Hola mi gente bella y bienvenidos a mi canal. My name is Sandra if this is your first time here, and welcome to my channel. In this channel, you'll be learning and I'll be speaking about everything high-end or luxury candle making business tips. So, with inflation on the rise, shipping on the rise, and supply demands on an all-time high, but revenue is either the same or maybe you're not even breaking even, and you decided that you have to increase your prices to accommodate for your supply increase, but you might be afraid that your customers will get upset at you or go somewhere else because you increased your prices and they were not ready for that. In this video, we will be discussing and I'll be giving you 5 tips on how to effectively increase your prices without losing customers, right? So let's start with tip numero uno. Email marketing. The best way to inform your customers of upcoming changes with your store is through email. Although you can also inform your customers through, or potential customers, through your social media, but unless they don't like tap or scroll onto your page, they will not be able to see your upcoming changes or whatever you posted, because Instagram has a lot of stuff. People are following a lot of people, so your stuff is going to get lost in that sea of Instagram scrolling through their feed. So that's why it is a very good idea to use email marketing. So when you do use email marketing, your messages comes across directly into their inbox, and even if they don't open your email, your heading should indicate an upcoming change to your store. So when they see your heading, hopefully it's a catchy heading or something that they would be enticed to look at. And when they peruse through that email, you want them to do two things when they read that caption or the email heading. You want them to open up your email and you want them to read the email and obviously go into your website to peruse through your shop. And why do you want to use email marketing in your business? Well, because this is where effective communication comes across, and plus you're going to be ensured that the message that you sent was received. You'll also be able to get feedback on their reaction, because your your analytics will let you know who has subscribed, unsubscribed, purchased, or visited your website. To further entice your customers, you can also include a discount code with the announcement to entice your customers to shop with you. You can also introduce new products through email marketing, new scents through email marketing, and collections through email marketing as well. So don't be afraid to send emails to your customers, because they gave you their emails for a reason. They did not mind to receive emails from you, so this is why they were okay with you getting their emails. So don't be afraid to send out emails in regards to your shop, in regards to updates, in regards to discount codes, in regards to anything related to your business, because those customers are going to be reading your emails because they agreed to receive those emails in the first place. But if they don't want to receive emails from you in the future, obviously, they can unsubscribe, but you don't want them to do that. But I always like to know what's going on with other businesses, so at least I get an idea of what's going on, So I rarely unsubscribe to things that I didn't originally subscribe to, unless they're spamming me with too much emails, and I don't like that. So if you don't spam your customers with email after email after email, they're more than likely are not going to unsubscribe from your email list. They will probably open up your emails, especially if you don't send out emails in a consistent manner. Also, it's a very good idea to have email marketing because social media is very inconsistent, and at times their site goes down. And also, your social media account can be hacked, or you can lose access because the platform banned you for some reason because you did something infringe on some stuff that they think that you infringed on. So, or copyright something. So this is why email marketing is very effective, because you have those people who gave you permission to use to give them emails. So don't be afraid to email your customers. I know I have a video on this, my email marketing video, that I use Constant Contact, which is a very easy email marketing software where you can create marketing campaigns, connect your Shopify store if you have a Shopify store, or start a store on their platform as well. You can also start a blog on their marketing, not marketing, on their because I already have my store, I didn't start it with them. And you can also connect your Instagram account to Constant Contact to track your analytics based on your posts. I know that Instagram already has that information, but with Constant Contact, you have it directly for that post, for that product. If you are linking that post to a product, and you'll know exactly if that person clicked on your product, if that person purchased that product, and where that purchase came from. Did it come from Instagram? Did it come from that email marketing that you sent out? Did it come directly from your platform? So knowing your analytics is very important, and this is a very good tool to have if you are going to use Constant Contact as your email marketing software. So I do have an affiliated link in the description box below that you can use to start your free trial with Constant Contact and possibly receive $75 if you do subscribe, and I believe if you stay in after the free trial. So it does help me out. It's free for you guys. I do get a commission based on this code that if you do use it. So you don't have to, but if you do, thank you. And then this brings me down to tip numero dos. Sell out. Obviously, this is exactly what we want to do. But in this strategy, what I mean by selling out is that sell out of the scent and vessel and introduce a new vessel or size and change pricing, then reintroduce the old scent with the new price. Okay, so let me explain. Say, for example, you have a 10-ounce clear jar and you made 20 Caribbean teakwood candles, and you're on your way to ordering more candle jars. No. Don't do that. What you're going to do is let that vessel size and scent sell out. And if you have more of the 10-ounce sizes in other scents, also slowly let those size jars and scents sell out and do not restock those scents. Also, if you have more of those 10-ounce candle jars, don't make any more candles with those sizes, but instead slowly introduce either a new candle jar color, a new candle jar size, and to the same listing so that people could see that you are revamping those scents, or that your size or that vessel, so that it won't look like it's a sudden change, you know? So the trick here is to simultaneously add those new candle jar sizes or new color vessels while your other items are still in stock, and increase the pricing that way, so that as the small sizes sells out, those customers that enjoy the same scent will come back to purchase the bigger size and new vessel color of the same scent. I hope that made sense. I mean, it made sense what I was saying it. So, yeah, so just make sure that you're just not abruptly just increasing your prices and not giving your customers a heads up. So say for example, if I came to your store today, brought your candles at $10, and then I came back a month from today, and then I'm like, oh wow, the prices just drastically increased. But if I was nourished through email marketing, and from day to day I bought $10 candle, but through email marketing you had already told me that the prices were going to increase, and you have new vessels, new sizes, new colors, and I happened to peruse through your website a few days after, then I would have seen that there still are some $10 candles, but there's also the new scent or the new size or the new color vessels. So don't abruptly just blindly increase your prices without letting customers know. And also, if I am not a customer of yours, it wouldn't be a big deal because I didn't know what your pricing was from before because I'm a new customer. Also, on that same note, make sure to let your customers know that the size will be discontinued or in back order if you are going to reintroduce that size in the future. Then after several months, you could either introduce the same size jar that you had in back order or had discontinued, and then you could bring it back at a higher price. Oh, and as a bonus to this tip, you can also introduce a new scent at a higher price tag. And the idea behind this is that the scent is more of an expensive type of scent because it's either exotic, one of a kind, or luxurious. So you can create that sense of more expensive by making your product description reflect the price point of your new scent and the product picture as well. So how do you do this? So if your product pictures are all in one color background, and the background is also, the same throughout all your products, then this one collection or this one scent that you're trying to introduce into your store, you can change the background, and that will be like a highlight to that product because you could put it in front of in the forefront of your website, so that whenever somebody just opens your site, more people will see the new product because it'll jump out at them because it is in a different background or a different color, or you highlighted that particular item. And you can eventually put it out on a sale as an intro to your collection so that people can be enticed to purchase that item. This brings me over to step numero 3. Create a bundle with your most popular scent. And obviously by this is self-explanatory. Then after you create the bundles, you can remove the scents from being sold individually. So if you have a bundle of 3 candles, then you can slowly remove selling those 3 candles individually, but leave them at the bundle price. And then if you want to reintroduce them again individually, then increase the price when you reintroduce it. So as a note of advice, make sure that the bundle price that you are going to be putting in that collection, or those 3 candles, or whatever 3 products that you'll be selling, it's a few dollars lower than the individually priced item, so that if you add them all together, they don't amount to something bigger than the bundle. So for example, you sell $20 candles, right? And you want to create a 3 candle bundle. Okay, so obviously you'll want to sell the bundle for $60 because each candle by itself costs $20. So, but, where's the deal in that? Like, what's the enticement for that customer to buy your candle 3 candles for $60 when they maybe don't even want 3, they only wanted 1. So why would they purchase 3 for $60 when they could just buy 1 for 20? So that's why I mean by making your bundle a little less than the actual individually priced candles. So another example is if the combined scents you have in the bundle are not what the customer wants, then there's no need for them to purchase that bundle because they only want that 1 scent that it's in the bundle that they don't really like. So they might as well just buy the individual candle, which is the same price as buying 3. However, if you still want to make your candle price $60, or you could actually increase it just a little bit, is the exception to this rule is if the packaging is ready for gift giving. Then you can increase the price of the bundle or leave the bundle price at $60. Okay, so on that note, the box that you're going to be giving for this bundle set should not look like this. And I mentioned this in my first video, and I gave you an example of what not to do. So if your gift box looks like this, and you just put the name of your company on top, just like this with a sticker, don't consider that a luxury brand, and definitely don't consider this a gift box set that you could price at $60, because I'm not going to purchase this box as my gift set and give it to someone. I might purchase it, but it's not going to be in this box, and this box is not worth $60. So neither does this one. Okay, so this box, although is a lot sturdier and it looks okay, it's also not worth $60 of stuff if you are in a luxury, business. But yeah, don't use this as your box for your collection and then price it at $60 or more because it's in a box with 3 candles. Don't do that. Okay, so no. What you can do is upgrade. 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 Okay, so upgrade, invest a little bit more, make it a little bit much more expensive, and then people will see the value of that bundle because it is priced adequately and it looks like it's already made for gift giving, right? Makes sense? Yeah. Yeah. So make your customer's job a lot easier by making their purchase a lot easier. So if you already purchased a gift giving box, then they won't have to go to a drugstore to purchase a gift bag or a gift card or a gift anything because it's already pre-packed for them. So also in that same gift bundle, you can actually put a gift bag included or a gift note included so that they won't have to purchase those extra stuff somewhere else because you already, put it in there for them. Yeah. So make sure that you make it into an offer that a shopper who likes a bargain can also purchase it, and a shopper who doesn't necessarily like a bargain, it's not that they don't like it, it's just that they don't mind paying for it, will also purchase it because I'm the type of person that I like a bargain, so I'm going to do the math. So if you already have all those items in your store priced individually, let's say you have your gift box set at $80, you have your candles at $20, and you added other stuff in your box. Say, for example, a bath salt for $18. So if I add all of that up and they all add up to $120, but the gift box set alone with all those items is $80. So I'm going to go for the gift box because I get all of this for the lesser price. So this is what I mean by don't overprice your items and don't underprice it either. So make sure that you originally priced your items already for you to make a profit, so that even if you do decrease the price a little bit, you're still making a profit off of that bundle because you priced your individual priced items already for profit. Right? That makes sense? Hopefully. Okay. So after months of you selling this bundle, you can then add the individual candles again with the new price. So if you did this bundle and you have those individually priced items removed from your shop, then reintroduce them with the new price. Or if you have not had those individual candle scents in your shop, but people are asking for those scents, they don't necessarily want the bundle set that you have, you can introduce the candles with the new price. So, you have those two options that you could actually do as well. Me down to step numero cuatro. Increase your website or Etsy prices. Remember, I said don't increase your prices like this because you might be scaring people off really fast. Well, in this one, you are going to do that. But the trick is if you're on one platform and you're moving to a different platform, or if you're wanting to sell on both platforms at the same time and you want to entice customers to go from one to the next, or if you don't really want them to do none of that, you just want to have two different websites to sell your products from, or different platforms. Say for example, you're selling on Etsy and you want to open up your own website and you increase the prices on your website, and vice versa. If you already have your own website but you want to sell on Etsy, then you could increase the prices of your candles on Etsy and you could leave it the same way as on your website, and then gradually use those other tips that I had in my previous tips up there, 1, 2, 3, 4, and implement those to increase the prices on your website eventually. So because you can do this because you don't have the same customers from your Etsy website going to your own website to purchase the same items. Not necessarily the people from Etsy will go to the website, or the people from your website will go to Etsy. So you have different customers purchasing your same items at different prices, if that makes sense. So the only downside to this is if your Etsy customers find your website and see the pricing, or your website customers find your Etsy listing and then they'll feel gypped that they paid more on your website than your Etsy prices, or more on your Etsy shop than your website. I mean, that's something that you have to deal with, but like if you are going to do that, make sure that you eventually increase the prices in your shop, and don't let those two websites work simultaneously and not make that change. However, having those two websites will work if you're trying to migrate from one platform to the next. Meaning, if you want to move your online website to an Etsy store, or your Etsy store to your online website, and you want to eliminate one completely, then this will work, because then you'll only have one place that you are selling your items and not two at the same time. However, we had to have a caveat in here. However, if you are selling on Etsy and your Etsy shop is doing very, very well the way it is, do not close your Etsy shop just to start your own website so you could increase the prices on your website. Don't do that, because then you're doing yourself a disservice and then you're going to be losing out on sales. So if your website, you're starting one and you already have an Etsy shop, so do not close your Etsy shop. Just try selling on your website and slowly raise your prices on your Etsy shop, but at the same time increasing your online website prices higher so that people that are on your Etsy shop are not felt as if they're being gypped. So in this way, you can entice your current customers to shop from your online store and skip the Etsy middleman and keep your, listing fees. So this is a way that you can also implement in your store so that you won't necessarily lose your Etsy shop, but you'll gradually have those Etsy customers go into your website because you're going to have that migration there. And this brings me down to my last tip, which is offer free shipping. And this is also self-explanatory. But with this tip, you will have to implement just a tiny little adjustment. So if you're charging for shipping as an extra charge, include the shipping in your product prices and offer free shipping. This might be a little tricky because you'll have to add a flat fee rate to all of your products because you'll want to make a profit, and you'll also want to keep your shipping fair to you and to your customers. Since shipping rates vary by your location and that of your customers, as well as the size of the packaging and the weight of your products, you don't want to overcharge or undercharge for shipping. So this requires you to know more or less how much your products weigh and how much you are willing to pay for shipping, and adding that in your overall pricing. So adding the shipping fee to your small items is not a problem because it is a small item and it doesn't weigh that much. But if you sell heavier items, then this is where the shipping fee gets a little bit tricky because of the weight. And almost always, as the business owner, will get a bit of a loss because of shipping. It improves over time, but as you start out, shipping is going to be a little cumbersome at the beginning. So to recap, use email marketing to communicate your message with your customers, and that was tip numero uno. Sell out of the scents and introduce a new size or a new scent or a new collection. Número dos. Charge more on your Etsy shop or your website. Número tres. And finally, offer free shipping. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. 5 tips on how to effectively increase your prices without hopefully losing any customers. So don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and comment down below on anything you want me to talk about on my next video. I know I got a comment about trademark infringement and how to deal with that. So I will be making a video on that. However, it's going to take me a little bit because I have to do some research, but that video will be up. So, hasta la próxima. Bye, mi gente bella.